of a different one for you today. Well, not different in terms of fishing, but different in terms of location. I've actually come out to Essex. I'm in Chelmsford. I'm going to try a stretch of the obviously famous River Chelmer. I live on the east side of town. The train out from Stratford was only 14 quid return. So I thought before I move out of London and I'm going to be heading north. So, this sort of thing will be a different part of the country to me, so I wanted to give it a try. It's already looking really promising. Just cycled along the river through the town centre and saw a shoal of really decent sized perch under the bridge. Made me want to come lure fishing. I'm bait fishing today. Gonna just try a little feeder and trotting a little stick float through. There's a little stretch. There's a little day ticket stretch with some fishing platforms. So it'd be nice to fish a different river. It's nice to get out of London actually. It's a little bit quieter around here, and I've never been to Chelmsford before, and just sort of cycling through the town centre looks really, really nice. So it's hopefully going to be a really nice day. Oh, for sake.
So nice.
The cretins. There you go, guys. What about that? A beautiful River Chelmer roach, absolutely lovely. And it's really nice here. The kayakers notwithstanding, they're not really looking where they're going. So I might have to have a word with them in a minute. But I mean, look at the eye on that beautiful orange eye for that roach. Absolutely fantastic fish. Oh, that's a bit better one. Ah. Should have brought me longer net pole, I reckon. Gotcha. There you go, guys. Look at that beautiful river bream, absolutely lovely, really dark as well for one that's not very big, but he's really, really bronzy in colour. I think he's going to be a beautiful, lovely big dark bream when he's bigger. Fantastic. That was just on a little bread flake, size 18 hook, just in the corner of the lip there. There you go, guys. Just a little lovely hand-sized roach there. Just came as I was changing the GoPro battery. I haven't had a bite for ages. Even Maggot wasn't bringing anything, so I just went back onto bread flake and it brought the fish. So well happy with that. Let's get him back. There you go, guys. Tiny little roach there. That is, I haven't had a bite for about 4.5 hours, 5 hours. The last fish was that roach when I changed the GoPro battery. So just to get anything is welcome. I think I'm going to pack it up and go home in a minute. Oh, guys, that was the Chelmer. Don't go away because I'm going to make this a double header video because I really want to get a bit of the Chelmer on a vlog just for my own sort of archives. That just another place I visited, and I've got a bit of footage that from another session in Essex, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Today's session, really tough going. So the Stamper roach has been really good for the first ones I caught in the morning, and then I didn't get a bite from about 11:30 till about 5 o'clock. The blaring sunshine probably hasn't helped. I mean, it's September and it's unexpectedly warm. So I think that might have put them off. I don't know obviously I don't know the river. I don't know what it's really like here. So I tried all sorts of different things. I had corn, meat, bread, maggot, and I was feeding a sort of bit of mixed ground bait. What I had, proprietary. So I think it's a Sensas one. I think it's a Sensas river bream or something like that. So tough going, but it's an urban area. Pressured probably. There were a few people fishing. A few people came through chucking lures. Although no one fished the sort of. There's a couple of little designated swims here by the looks of it, and no one came and took the money for the day ticket either. So yeah, I don't know how sort of, if it's like one of these bits of a club that's kind of a bit sort of neglected. Today's fishing was anything to go by, then potentially, although it's been nice to come out, and that skimmer was lovely, and it's been nice to get out and try somewhere different. And I think it's one of these places where it probably warrants investigation, and you can come back on a day, a bit like the River Lee, come back and bag up one day, and then like today it's been really ttough going. So that's fishing, ain't it? So what I'll do is I'm going to put a bit of footage up now of, I was fishing in Epping, a place called Thornwood Springs. It's a trout fishery. Morning guys, Andy the Budget Angler here. A bit of a special video for you today. I'm out at a commercial lake, which is not something I do very often these days, but I've been kindly invited out to Thornwood Springs in Epping by Stuart Gardner, so big shout out to you, Stuart. He's been following the page and channel pretty much since I've started, I think. He's one of the OGs. He's just fishing opposite there. So hi Stuart. And this is predominantly a trout fishery, fly fishery, which isn't really my my forte, although as you would have seen I've had a bit of a dabble, but not today, because as well as the trout, it has been stocked with some absolutely cracking rudd. So Stuart's arranged for us to be able to have the lake pretty much to ourselves and have a go on course tactics to get some of the rudd. So fingers crossed we can get a few and we'll have a decent video for you. Oh, excellent. Yeah! Yeah, little rudd. There you go, guys. Look at that in the sunshine. Absolutely cracking. What a stunning rudd. He's unhooked himself as well. Absolutely fantastic fish here. The bright red fins in the sun. Absolutely lovely. Well, that's a trout there, guys. I'm not allowed to get this one out of the water, so I'm going to unhook him in the net and let him go straight away. I can try anyway. There he goes. About bloody time. Oh. Whoa. Where's my bloody rod tip? I like the bread, don't they? Oh. That's more like it. There you go, guys, another absolutely cracking rudd there, slightly bigger than the last one. I've moved over to the little, I think this is like the little stocking pond that's just full of rudd, and so I'm just trying a bit of bread. I had a maggot on and got a tiny one, but I got tangled up, so I don't know if the footage came out of that. But yeah, this beauty was on a bit of bread, absolutely cracking rudd. Look at the big mouth on him, he's absolutely lovely. Ah. Another one there, guys, probably a bit of a medium size as they go in here, but obviously quite small compared to some of them, but still really, really lovely fish. These rudd are just perfect. They're beautiful fish, aren't they? They really are lovely. Another one there, guys, another small one, but absolutely lovely. This is great sport. Come on, be a rudd. Rudd. That's not a rudd. It's a great big rainbow. A little bit of a better one there, guys. Absolutely fin perfect they are stocked, but and now I think because they may be sort of bred in captivity, they have a slightly more selective breeding. That's maybe where you get the sort of gradation with the red going up the fins there. It's really pretty. Better one there, guys, absolutely lovely. Beautiful rudd there, cracking fish. That one's a bit more of a what I'd call traditional rudd colouring, a lot more greeny, sort of greeny gold than the silvery one. And again, that really pronounced stripe on the red fin. I mean, I said they're bred in captivity. Obviously, they do breed in these ponds. I've caught some teeny weeny ones in the other lake, but they yeah, but they're obviously from stocked fish. So I guess that you can have the colour bred into them. Well, that was Thornwood Springs. Absolutely fantastic day. Something completely different for me. First time ever catching a trout, for starters. So if the camera angle's weird, I'm walking my bike along, just packed up. Yeah, some fantastic rudd, and yeah, I mean, not saying I would ever do normally. It's obviously, so the day ticket here is quite pricey, I think. I think it's 30 quid for the course day ticket, I believe. I think you have to book it in advance as well. But what I'll do is put a link to the website at the bottom, and you can get all the details there. The chap that runs it's called Peter. I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet. I might see him as I go out. But yeah, he posts on the Fishing London Facebook group as well, so you can check out some of the trout. I mean, it is a fly fishing place, but it's lovely. I mean, really well kept. Lovely lake. I mean, the fish quality are beautiful as well. Really, really lovely fish. So I didn't really get a chance to show you the trout properly. But of course, we're not supposed to be targeting them. And I mean, if you're going to release them for someone else to catch to eat, you know, you want them to be in good nick and sort of not starved of oxygen, which is obviously something that can happen with trout. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed that as much as I've enjoyed making it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers guys, fish on.